Oh no. Look at that. You got blood splattering all over the title screen. This this is not good. Sunshine Manor. Yeah, this looks like a happy place, but it ends up not. What do we got here? Well, we have a 8-bit, or let's just call it pixel art, modern retro style horror game. And yeah, it's pretty dang good, and especially since it came out in October, the perfect time to play this is now. So what's the setup for this horror game? Well, just like any town, you have the good old urban legend haunted house, the Aiken Manor. And, well, you and your friends go there on a dare. And let's just say it starts there. You know, you find out that you have psychic abilities. Yeah, that's how you take out all the enemies and solve puzzles and other stuff. And the controls are pretty straightforward, just like any modern retro game is. It's yeah, real simplistic as you can see. And then you can save. You have to find the mirrors to save. It's You got 3 slots you can save. It's not a big deal. Um, I don't even think there's difficulties actually, but the whole game takes place inside Sunshine Manor. And you also realize that there is a demon realm. Uh, this will You'll find ghosts along the way that you have to help cross over, and when you do, you get transported to the demon realm, and it kind of acts like a dungeon. So this is kind of like Legend of Zelda horror inspired with a few dungeons, and there's some puzzles along the way. Uh, there's also some costumes, and I only found a few, and I'm gonna have to play. I really want to play through this again because here's another thing. It's a short game. It's a really short game, and that's on the plus side. That's good. That's good. But the costumes, I use a few of the costumes to solve puzzles. And there are also a lot of Easter eggs in this game, which is really cool. Uh, it's a throwback to because this game takes place in the 1980s. Or actually, it does take place in 1980. But yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs, references to other movies, horror movies, and other 80s nostalgia. So, as I said before, there's two portions of the game. You're exploring the haunted manor, and then for dungeons, you get transported to the demon realm. Now, in the manor, there is one enemy, the Shadow Man. Uh, he's kind of chasing you down, hunting you here and there, but you can explore the manor and whatnot until you find the ghosts, and you have to help them cross over. And when you do, you get transported to the demon realm. Now, in the demon realm, there are enemies there. There are puzzles. You can fall off, and there's one dungeon. I think it was a little glitchy. I'm not sure, or maybe it's just the way it was made. But other than that, the game is pretty straightforward. And like I said before, it's a really short game, and it's priced right, $7.99, $8. I mean, with all these other big games coming out, and it being spooky month, you need a palate cleanser. Pick this up and play. And oh, guess what? This is also a prequel to another game called Sunshine, which I have not played yet, and that game looks really good because it's a true 16-bit looking game, and it looks rad. So let's see. I've hit on the story. I don't want to tell too much more because I don't want to spoil anything. Uh, let's see. The graphics. Listen, I am a sucker for these retro style graphics. Man, I'm in my mid 40s. I'm loving it. If these games came out back in the day, whoo, awesome. Let's see. Controls, yep, controls straightforward. Music, oh man, the music in this game is top notch. I was reading that it was like an hour and 22 minutes of music that was produced specifically for this game, and you can purchase the soundtrack by itself digitally, and I think you might be able to get a physical version somewhere. I'll let you know later. But yeah, the music, very atmospheric, fits the game, fits every dungeon, fits every boss fight. It's good. Plain and simple, it's good. It's really good. Oh man, okay. So I said earlier, this game is priced right, and it is $7.99. You can get it on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. You can get it everywhere on modern consoles. And man, $8? Come on, man. It's spooky month. Play a spooky game. You just got to do it. You have to. Oh, and there are physical versions. There was a Kickstarter or backer kit for physical editions. Those are now gone. But Premium Edition Games is putting out physical editions. The pre-orders go up on October 30th, and if you're not familiar with them, they put out a standard, a retro, and then the deluxe edition. And man, that deluxe edition looks crazy. So you're not gonna get Sunshine Manor. You're gonna get Sunshine Man. Wow, why am I tripping on that word? You're gonna get Sunshine Manor and Camp Sunshine. So you're gonna get both games. This is why you're gonna pre-order the Sunshine Anthology, and the deluxe edition is rad because look at those two strategy guides. Oh man, it looks like the Nintendo Power strategy guides from back in the day. That's just crazy, man. So if you're a sucker for the physical editions, and if you like this game, October 30th, be there or be squared at Premium Edition Games. Their link is up. Go there, sign up for the newsletter and whatnot, and pre-order the game. Okay, let's start wrapping this up. So who is this game for? Well, if you're a sucker like me for the modern retro stuff, you'll enjoy it. You'll definitely enjoy this game. If you like the spooky horror themed stuff, you'll also like this game. Now, it is short. I mean, it's $7.99. That's priced right, in my opinion. That is priced just right. It is a short game. I think my initial run through, I went through in like 3-4 hours, but I was exploring, trying to do some other stuff and whatnot. And another thing too, I don't know. I don't think it has a harder difficulty. I think it's just one. It might be a little too easy for some people, which could be fine again, but I like the challenge. There was only a few spots where I was like, what? But it's not difficult per se. I'm not blowing my own horn here or tooting my own horn, but I got through it relatively easy. But the game is just enjoyable all around, and it's priced right. It's not too long because, man, these past few months, all these games coming out, some of them are huge. So, get a little break in between. This would be perfect to pick up for anybody. But yeah, what is the disgruntled gamer going to give Sunshine Manor? You know what? Didn't waste your time, and it doesn't hold your hand. It's priced right. The music is just so good. Everything in it is good. Even the graphics, everything. Controls are easy. Control handles well. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna give this an 8.5. It is a solid game. I was gonna score it lower, but no. Games like this need to be put up there. Need to be praised. Especially since this is a prequel to Camp Sunshine, and it sets up the story for that one, which I'm gonna play that now. So yeah, 8.5 from the disgruntled gamer. I mean, if you're into the modern retro stuff, this is right up your alley. Play it, buy it, love it, and for all you physical nerds, October 30th, premium edition games. Pre-order the physical edition. You just got to do it. You just got to do it. I mean, the artwork on it looks sick. It looks sick. And that's it. That's it. Get out of here. It's the weekend. Go trick or treating or something.